Good morning. It is day one here in Greece. I just decided I'm gonna do my trip this way from now on because it's a lot easier and I don't have to edit as much in or out. So I don't know if you could tell from the sounds, but it has rained a lot here. So I showed up just in time for it to be raining. I am still headed to the beach though. I've got coffee in hand and I'm just gonna go take a little look-see because I traveled all this way to go see a beach and I would like to see it, even if it is wet out. One thing I've noticed, there's a lot of cats. It's really fun. I'm gonna try not to trip and fall as I take you guys with me. They told me this was a shorter walk than taking the road and that it was easier. It is a lot of downhill, so I am trying not to fall. The way back in that case will be a lot of uphill. There's also a lot of bars in this area. I heard some people talking about having gone to karaoke last night. Sounds fun. I obviously was not part of that. I only got in here last night at around 1:30 a.m. or around 1 a.m. I went to bed at around 1:30 because my plane situation got a little messed up. Close friends and family know exactly what happened. To give you the short story, I was not allowed to check in nor board my plane, so I had to get a second one, which put me here a lot later than I had initially intended to be. It got me into Greece at around 11:30, and then I had ordered a shuttle from this place, and the shuttle showed up an hour late. So they picked me up at like 12:30 at night, finally getting me to the hostel at around 1 a.m. But that's okay. The hostel overall looked like a hotel, which was a really nice change because I will tell you, if you've been to European hostels and if you're used to hotels or something, it's quite the culture shock. However, I've grown accustomed to hostels. I've been to enough of them over my time in Europe. So yeah, it's not too bad. This one was actually really great. I don't know about you, but I can hear the ocean. As we continue our walk, I think maybe I should try to switch this camera around and just let you see what I'm seeing. Basically, it reminds me a lot of Galicia, but obviously it's Greece. This morning, I should talk about the breakfast I had. They had a breakfast buffet at this place. Also, what makes it better than a hostel in most cases, because you have to bring your own food. And they may or may not have a kitchen in most hostels. This one had a full breakfast buffet. So I had beans on toast. And then I had a boiled egg. I tried to have like a good, decent, balanced breakfast. This is my second coffee of the morning. They only had the instant, which I'm not a fan of, but they had enough milk that I could add to kind of tone down the flavor, because the thing is I always find them so like acidic. But either way, so I had decent breakfast and then I tried a dolma. Never had that before, so that was a first for me. They told me past this pink building and I should see the ocean. I think I made a wrong turn. Let's see. Because I could see the ocean from here. So I tried a dolma. I had myself a piece of pizza. Basically because it was a buffet and I've been on a plane or in the airport for the last 24 hours. I made sure to eat well. Because most vacations I don't, and then I end up feeling sick, or I get dehydrated. So I'm trying to not let this happen again, or let that specific case happen again, because it's not fun, nor does it leave me with a fun story. Oh, we're close to the ocean. You can see it from up here. This whole area is wet. Oh God, I'm gonna have to try not to slip. Okay. I think this is the moment where I will turn my camera around. So I'm gonna pause this real quick. All right. So I did see there was a path of like a path that leads down to the beach. So I'm gonna try to find that path. Yeah. Right now I am in the southern side of the island. Gorrios, I think something along the lines of that. I probably really just butchered that. Um, the shuttle ride I had last night, the driver told me all different kinds of things about the island of Corfu, including history, their greatest exports. It was really awesome. Also about the oldest olive trees. I'm gonna have to see if I can find those while I'm here. So I'll tell you if I get the chance. But in the meantime, I am now on the boardwalk on the way to the beach. Oh, these trees are big. Oh no! All right, guys, I lied. This did not lead to the beach. We're gonna have to make like a take 3 here. New direction once more. The owner of the hostel is watching over my bags while I do this exploration. I know they told me exactly how to get there, and I followed the path to a T. They told me to go to the next pink building, and then, follow the pink line on the ground, but there's no more pink line on the ground. Ooh, this area is interesting. Oh, did I hear ocean. Okay, new path unlocked. You think? Okay, try not to run or spill the coffee. Guys. Look at the rocks. Okay, suffice to say, worth it. Worth the trip down this morning. I'll probably give you an update at the end of the day. But yeah, for now, let you know I made it and I made it safe.